Hi, this is Christian again. This time we're going to do another in-place algorithm using strings. Now, the examples we've been doing so far just deal with numbers. Now, if you deal with strings, it's a little bit different because, in Java, strings are immutable. That means you can't really just replace a character. So no matter what, you still have to recreate a new string anyway. But I'm going to show you how you can do that using just in-place algorithm. Okay, so a string will work just like how we did it earlier using this in place with a temp variable like this. That will be fine, no problem. So for example, if I go back and change all of these here, and let's create a new a string variable here. We'll call it str, has some words in here. And I'm going to go back and collapse these so I have some more space, more room. And we can use things like 8, at, chip, drink, and then eat. Okay, 5 will be enough. If I pass that over to the print function, let's print them out. Before and after, and we can use that in place temp just to show that it does work. Okay, so if I can see that now, go ahead and run. It should print out those words in reverse order, as you can see over there. Okay, so this time I'm going to do something similar to these two operations using just pure in place. Okay, so let's go back and create another function here. Let me collapse these so it's not too distracting. Let static, oops, and place str. We're passing a string array. And then let's see how we do this. So what do we do this time? The idea or the approach I'm going to take is really, I'm going to combine or join two strings together and put it into the first lot. So will be something like this. Let me, if I can annotate this very quickly here. Again, my tablet is not really nice. I'm not really good at it, so I apologize. But let's say I want to, swap this position, which is the 0 position, with the last position of the 4th index. Okay, so first n of 1, n of 0, n of the 0 position will be I basically join the word 8 together with the word eat, right? So I get the position, you add them up, you get that string. Okay, so now n of the last position, how do I get the word 8 out of here and put it over here? Okay, so what you can do is you get the substring of this. The position here is, as you can see, at the I want to get this whole string, substring, out of it. And so it is like a 0, 1, and 2. I'll stop at 3. Okay, how do you know where to stop? Well, you stop it if you know the size of the original string eat here, right? You get that there, and then that would be the ending, the stopping position, and you will go from 0 up to the size of this, and it will stop there, right? So when you do that, you're going to get the word, at the end position of n of 0. I put S here for substring, starting from the 0 position all the way to the size of the word. I guess E would be a 3, right? Just like that. So really, you have to get the whole string here, the size of the entire string, subtract the size of this word eat. So you get, in this case, you're going to get 3 anyway, but it's the whole string would be 6 minus the size of this 3, and you get a 3. So that is just the stopping point. Okay, that's how you get this number right here. Okay, this number comes from this entire string. And then if I go back and then go and update the n of 0, you still deal with the entire string here. Now it's going to be the n of 0, the substring of, again, if you do a subtraction, you're going to get starting from the 3rd position and then all the way to the end. All right, so create the loop. So for I, 0, and that's then the length of the string, I have a 2. Okay, the first position, the string of the ith position is equal to the string of the ith plus the string of the last one, which is the position of the last. So that'll be the string length minus 1 minus I. Okay, that will be the last one. In this case, it's the words 8 and then eat. That is in that position. Not equal, sorry. Minus. And then we got that in there. Now let's replace the last position with the word 8. So that would be str of the last position is the string length minus 1 minus I equal to the string of the first position, which is I, the substring starting from 0 all the way to the size of the last string, right, which is the word eat. So it'll be the string of the string length minus 1 minus I, and then get the size of that. Okay, a lot of pretty long here. No, that's not right? We want to subtract from here. So whatever this word was, if it's like eating, if it's eating, right? You want to subtract that many, okay? The whole thing here, subtract this many to get the correct position, okay? So that means I have to subtract this whole thing, this whole thing here from the size of this whole thing, which is n of 0, s of 0. So here really you have to do one more thing. String of the ith dot length minus that. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's see if that works. And then finally, the string of the ith position is going to be the string of the ith, okay, that substring of the size of this last position, because at this point, we already swapped and we got the word 8. Okay, so here on, we're going to ignore the 8 and we'll start from eating only, right? So how do you start from here is the size of this. You can start at the end of the size of this. So in this case, it'll be the substring of the string at the ith position, the last position, minus I, minus 1 minus I, and then that length. And then we go all the way to the end of that and we just leave it blank like that. And that will give us the word eating. Okay, let's see if this is true. Let's give it a shot and here we go. You can see that it's working beautifully. Okay, eating and this work. So that is, a lot of typing, a lot of word here, but at least you see that we did not create any additional variable to store another variable. So thank you.